I think it's a result of hard effort. What's important is you won't always get the result in your favor. But I felt in the last couple of series outside India, we were in position to seal one game each, victory of one game each at both the places. But somehow we are not able to do that. And I felt the bowlers put in a very good effort in both the test matches that I'm talking about, but didn't go in our favor. But what was important was to keep working hard, keep giving in the same kind of preparation and thinking into the game. I think because of that today we have sealed the first game, you can say, for this team, and it was just fantastic to see the kind of effort and the determination that the guys showed. So overall a very memorable game of cricket for us. I felt it was a test match where there was pressure on us, there was a lot of pressure on us. We lost a crucial toss, which meant we had to fight out those first 1.5 to 2 hours when there was moisture on the wicket, and I felt the openers did that along with the number 3 batsman, and we scored the amount of runs that was really needed. And then Bhuvi bowled really well in the first innings, followed by Ishant in the second innings. Well, I don't know how it exactly feels. It's very difficult to say, but one thing for sure, it seems that it will be my last test match at Lords, because I don't see myself coming back in I don't know how many years time to play a test match again. So it's definitely a memorable test match. We have had close test matches before here. I still remember the 2007 series that we won. It was because of bad light that the game ended in a draw, and me and Srishant, we were batting at that point of time. Yes, there was pressure on us. The reason being, with 200 odd runs needed on the last day, we knew there will certainly be a winner in this game. Who the winner will be, we are not really sure about it. Well, definitely Duncan is someone who wants to try everything, and definitely wants the bowlers to bowl short. I think that was a very crucial wicket. The reason being, it was the kind of opening that was really needed, but it would be wrong to say that was the turning point, putting all the pressure on him, saying, okay, you got out, that's why we won the game. It's not like that. At times when you are facing short pitch deliveries, you have to be very certain as to whether you're playing it or leaving it. And when there's pressure on you, what we have seen is it makes you do silly things. At times you're just in the line, you hardly do anything. He got out, then the others came in, they had their different approach, but it didn't work on this particular day. And we ended up getting quite a few catches, and there were quite a few good catches that were taken. So I think overall it was good bowling effort, and at the same time, good fielding that was done by the fielders. About the specialist spinner, I know there's no super sub rule in test match cricket. Otherwise, the first innings we would have an extra seamer, and the second innings an extra spinner, because it's very obvious you may need a spinner in the second innings, but whether we can go in with 2-2 combination, I'm not even thinking about it. But I think we will more concentrate on the stuff that we have been doing right, and at the same time certain things where we have missed out as a team, both in the last couple of test matches that we have played. So we are not thinking about what the opposition wants, or what kind of wicket was provided. I think what's important for us is to assess our game, how good we are playing. Certain areas, if you still see, there have been chances in the games, or we have given gifts to the English team that they have not accepted, which I feel is very important. Yes, we don't have many players who are very experienced, but it's important that once you are in a position where you can seize the game, that you make the most out of it and take the opposition away from the game. No, Ishant had a very long spell. We had to get one more wicket, one of the 2 batsmen out, and what I asked him was, I'm happy if you want to bowl or continue to bowl, it will give you 8 wickets, but at the same time, if you think there's some niggle, and by niggle what I meant was slightest of pain in any part of your body, then you are better off not bowling next over. The reason being, I don't want you to get injured. And also not to ignore the fact that he had by that time bowled a long spell. About the Jadeja thing, what actually I wanted was to have one more fielder there, but you can't. According to the rules of the game, you can't have 3. And I wanted Virat to stand slightly wide, right of where he was standing, which meant anything that he nicks, a faint edge on the leg side, would go between me and him. So the plan was to stand behind so I can cover that. But if the batsman steps out and keeps playing by stepping out, then I had to go in. But they didn't really step out, which meant I could have that liberty of standing back and trying to catch balls at both ends. The game has changed, it's more about what really suits at that point of time. I don't think in the olden days, there are quite a few journalists from old times who never had a deep square leg, a deep fine leg and a deep mid wicket and a short leg and a mid wicket and bowl bouncers. They'll have one short leg and that was more than enough to bowl bouncers.